Oops. Gets the shorter length. One for the over.
क्या हुआ है?
2.9.
दूध नहीं आ रहा देखो.
Clearing the front leg, exposing the stumps, and he was done. Taking a lot of risk against a bowler that who is in good rhythm at pace. The stumps. Terrific all-rounder can be. His batting will be absolutely priceless for
दूध
Pakistan.
छाना अच्छा मुझे जरा सा था वो मैंने ऐसे ही डाला. बोला बेबी लगा है वो देख. यार मुझे देर हो रही है यार तुम लोग के.
Nicely played away into the gap. That's well timed by Sikandar Raza. 2 runs. He's off the mark. With a stylish flick. 16 for 2.
अब बैंक अकाउंट खोलने ब्रांच जाने की जरूरत नहीं. बस अभी अस्करी डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करो और फौरन अकाउंट खोलो कहीं से भी और कभी.
एक बंदा है.
अरे सुनो, प्रैक्टिस हो राइट कर देना. खाना बनाओ मैजिकल कोका कोला मैजिकल ऑफर के साथ. 1.5 लीटर बॉटल पर जीतो 350 ml बॉटल फ्री. QR कोड स्कैन करो और इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉलो करो तो ले आओ 1.5 लीटर बॉटल और जीतो लाखों 350 ml बॉटल्स बिल्कुल फ्री.
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती सेना टपाल दानेदार का एक और.
Paresh away from the
Hello.
keepers. Dive and it's a 4.
Touch 2 straight, the natural angle just continues on into the right-hander. Taylor picks up an easy boundary.
Hello
off the
जी.
mark.
Hello.
There's been a bystander at the other end watching chaos happen in terms of the 2 wickets that have gone down. And he's one of those Zimbabwean experienced players who hasn't really fared well with the bat this year. In a chase where Zimbabwe require just under 10 runs in over 176, and it is time for him to grasp this opportunity. Get the big runs.
Well, let's see how he got rid of the left-hander. Arumani there trying to cut the ball. There's a little bit of width. Aimed with an angle back, and then the weight not transferred behind that shot. Scooped and taken quite comfortably by Farhan. Hello here. How are you? 100% confidence with dandruff free hair.
बेहतर हो इसमें बता रहे.
Trouble that Zimbabwe have had, they've got a very good opening stand in terms of numbers between Brian Bennett and Marubani. Now both might find themselves back in the hut very early on in the piece. Sikandar Raza has done bulk of the scoring in that middle order, and he does need support from the others around him. Taylor just the 1 century that against Botswana this year in the World Cup qualifiers. Got plenty of experience, he's been around for a very long time. A good piece of bowling by Naseem Shah. Look at Brandon Taylor's numbers in the last 10 innings. 229 runs, but 123 of those came against Botswana in that 100. He hasn't really fared well. The ball just snipping around off the surface with the angle from Naseem Shah. So far, not quite out of the middle.
ये चुचू
That's gone past the infield for 4. Some would term it agricultural, not as aesthetic as some of the other shots we've seen played today by batsmen. 24 for 2.
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और कप नया लाइफबॉय नेचुरली सिल्की शैम्पू मेथी दाना और कलौंजी के साथ जो बालों को बनाए सिल्की और मजबूत मेथी दाना और कलौंजी का कमाल नो मोर उजले बाल
Handsome consumer. Handsome glow चाहिए तो यूज कर Wednesday 3x Handsome जिसका ट्रिपल एक्शन फॉर्मूला दे लॉन्ग लास्टिंग ग्लो Wednesday 3x Handsome exclusively his बात है तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले फायदे पे फायदा दे
Deepak, आज ही अपने बैंक से लगा to a ball, avoids the fielder at cover. He got his first wicket with change of pace the other night as well. Faimasha very good at this deception. Just seemed to take the slow ball just a little bit later than usual. That's been a very iffy start from Taylor. Nothing iffy about Bengal Club. They have 1100 plus branches. You can go open your current account from nearest branch to enjoy various free services and earn orbit rewards by maintaining or growing your balance. He's gone. Very timid shot, very timid innings. Babar Azam takes the catch. He's supposed to show his experience and bit of class. Not to be tonight. Taylor is done for the night.
Wicket very early on. Once again in his first over, Fahim Ashraf strikes and it's at length. Just that length where he draws the batter forward. It's not really off the front foot. Brandon Taylor throws his hands at it. Bat well in front at impact. A simple catch to Babar Azam and Brandon Taylor. Tonight gets only 8. Zimbabwe 25 for 3.
तुम ना एक्टिंग स्कूल जाओ बोल के पूरे 24 घंटे तक कैविटी से हिफाजत अब बैंक अकाउंट खोलने ब्रांच जाने की जरूरत नहीं बस अभी अस्करी डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करो और फौरन अकाउंट खोलो कहीं से भी और कभी भी Triangle like goofy. Try triangle like goofy. इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर फूड पैंडा सामान देगा
Well, is the newcomer. They're up against a very fine bowling attack. Runs on the board for Pakistan, so it's the onus is on Zimbabwe to make fist of things. Right now, they are slipping in the process. Now that is a tremendous shot. Really made a lovely sound at the bat. 2 runs.
And he's in there because Brandon Taylor really never got going. Feet go nowhere, hands go through the line of the ball so far ahead. Simple take. Zimbabwe in very quick fashion are 3 down. Still requiring 169. Required rate has jumped over 10. Great start by Pakistan in the power play. Ramesh, you look at the surface and there's been conversation around it's not a typical Pitney surface. We get that, but still, it is still a very good batting surface. Batters that have come in, yes, the slow ones, the change of pace, wind hold, there has been a natural variation in terms of some balls gripping and turning, but by and large, still very good for batting.
It's just bad batting so far. I mean, you can't say that the pitch has behaved poorly. You're supposed to pick the variations. You're playing T20. You've got to do that. Oh, now that is crunched. And it's dropped. So from fantastic fielding by the ball boys to some ordinary stuff, we're saying. But anyway, it was a great six. To end the over, 34-3.
नया लाइफबॉय नेचुरली सिल्की शैम्पू मेथी दाना और कलौंजी के साथ जो बालों को बनाए सिल्की और मजबूत मेथी दाना और कलौंजी का कमाल नो मोर उनके बाद
खाना बनाओ मैजिकल कोका कोला मैजिकल ऑफर के साथ हर 1.5 लीटर बॉटल पर जीतो 350 ml बॉटल फ्री क्यूआर कोड स्कैन करो और इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉलो करो तो ले आओ 1.5 लीटर बॉटल और जीतो लाखों 350 ml बॉटल्स बिल्कुल फ्री
Parley 24K Gold Green Beauty Cream Parley 24K Gold Green Beauty Cream
We're your attitude. Darren Sami, right as for Ali.
Ball back into play. ASAP. Doing a fabulous job, these kids. Wasim Jr. has changed ends. It's a lovely channel. I think there's a marked improvement from when he played against South Africa to here, because he's not really spreading the ball around against the left-hander. So his line has become that much more tighter, not allowing the width to a left-hander. So that's very good. The more he plays, the better he'll get. There's a slip in place as well, so captain has got confidence in that line from him. Once again targeting that slanted angle.
Yeah, for me, he's one of the most improved fast bowlers that Pakistan have. Pakistan had a wealth of fast bowlers in terms of a couple of years ago, in terms of just the way Pakistan were bowling. Shaheen Shah, Wasim Shah, Harris Rauf, had a few others were in and out, but just failed. Wasim Jr. said this earlier as well. When the ball, new ball now in these couple of games in that middle phase, especially at the depth, I think he is right up there in the pecking order.
Yeah, too hot to handle for the keeper. It'll be about temperament, and I think his temperament will be tested against better sides, but this is a good kind of ground for him to get cracking. You can experiment against a team like Zimbabwe. They're struggling at this stage, 34 for the loss of 3, so you can expand your range. I always believe that, such contests are there to help you improve your overall game, get that confidence. Pakistan's smartest.
आलिम बेबी को सुलाने जा रहे हैं आलिम लिटा के आ
Most
रहे हैं
electrifying batter of the series in red seal. Charge fast, drive smart, on and off the pitch.
Yeah, love that. Ramesh, love that. Smartest, charge smart, drive fast.
मैं चाय ले
All of those.
चाय उठा के ला रही हूँ
Root seal. Nice shot. Stopped by the boots.
And coming back to Wasim Jr. in terms of now Pakistan, look at Pakistan's breakdown. There's a lot of runs that are leaked towards the back end in T20 cricket, and that's been where they have faltered. They failed to close games out by and large in T20 cricket. And I just feel with the death bowling control that Wasim Jr. has, low slingy arm action, good Yorkers, excellent. His appearances in the T20 format should be a little bit more regular. These performances will help.
It's him hard on the thigh, beaten for pace. Sikandar, end of the fifth, 36 for 3.
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और
अब बैंक अकाउंट खोलने ब्रांच जाने की जरूरत नहीं, बस अभी अस्करी डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करो और फौरन अकाउंट खोलो, कहीं से भी और कभी भी।
क्या हर माँ जानती है कि कोलगेट मैक्सिमम कैविटी प्रोटेक्शन के पूरे 24 घंटे तक कैविटी से हिफाजत।
To use Wednesday 3x Hands, जिसका ट्रिपल एक्शन फॉर्मूला दे लॉन्ग लास्टिंग ग्लो। Wednesday 3x Hands exclusively his.
Swing and a miss. Quiet run rate now over 10. Hello here. 100% confidence with dandruff free here. Zimbabwe didn't get the stuff they were after 3 wickets in the power play. Very much sure with a lot of pace off deliveries. Another one that doesn't arrive.
Yeah, I was on about the pace off and just hitting what is a good length early on. Unfortunately for Zimbabwe, they didn't quite hit the right lengths and lines and allowed for some shots to be played. In fact, you might even say, I'm just chatting about this in the next room, that might have been hit off the length and then kind of went elsewhere.
They face off, but with this time provided. So Sikandar Raza collects a boundary.
That's more like it. Got to get a few more. It's up on the surface, yes. Got to retain some sort of control and keep chipping away. Get a partnership together. The match winner, Raza. If he can get going along with Burl, just put some pressure back on the bowling.
Figure free, the figure free moment. Download the figure free app now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Face on this time, a quick single in the offside. Now, Sri Lanka right now will be supporting Pakistan. They want Pakistan to win this and win this with a margin. Because that will just affect the net run rate. Manali Aga so far will be very happy with the way the team is performing. Yeah, and Sri Lanka will not want Zimbabwe to get more points. Inside edge. Throw wide. So comfortable single. But also might just boil down to net run rate. So that figure will also be seen as very important. The last ball of the power play. Even the Raza, as per usual, trying to eye a boundary. Another one pays off, doesn't get the gap, so just the same group. After 6, it is 43 for 3.
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें। मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर फूड पैंडा संभाल लेगा। खाना बनाओ मैजिकल कोका कोला मैजिकल ऑफर के साथ हर 1 लीटर बॉटल पर जीतो 350 ml बॉटल फ्री। QR कोड स्कैन करो और इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉलो करो तो ले आओ 1 लीटर बॉटल और जीतो लाखों 350 ml बॉटल बिल्कुल फ्री। अरे सुनो, प्रैक्टिस ऑलराइट कर देना।
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और कप।
And Mohammad Nawaz has been the go-to bowler for the past 6 months or so. Previous game bowled beautifully, got the length absolutely spot on. One of those bowlers that now Pakistan bank on. Over the wicket to the left-hander. He stays outside off stump, but does get the ball to turn. Exactly there.
In a rich vein of form, Mohammad Nawaz, and filled with confidence, was really good yesterday. This generally has been going well in the year. So tough work here. Normally you'd have what is a matchup with left arm spin and a left-hander, but he's bowling into that rock.
Ball for 2, they think better of it. Last night he was fabulous.
Yeah, have a look at the dip. Fantastic how he dips there. Probably should have been forward, Hassan Chanaka. Then that was an attempt at a get out of jail shot because of how good the bowling had been outside the off stump of Coming Tremendous. Briefer.
Goes very wide. QN and it runs away to the fence. Sikandar Raza actually did very well to reach it.
Try to stay away from him, try to get out of his hitting arc. Force him to try and fetch it from outside off, and it turned even further away. The QN might have saved him, Nawaz, but it's not anywhere close. Naseem, and he can't save him. Away it goes for 4. Oh, very welcome those runs.
Went down the track, but it's not there. One thing's for sure, Tapal Tea Lounge always serves garam garam chai, Pakistan's favorite tea brand. And short of a length, so just be a single down the ground. Decent start from Nawaz, just 7 off his over. It is 50 for 3.
पेपा है तो ऐड टू कार्ड है। इन स्टोर, ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले पेपा। आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
तुम ना एक्टिव हो जाओ।
कोलगेट के पूरे 24 घंटे तक कैविटी से हिफाजत।
नया लाइफबॉय नेचुरली सिल्की शैम्पू मेथी दाना और कलौंजी के साथ जो बालों को बनाए सिल्की और मजबूत। मेथी दाना और कलौंजी का कमाल, नो मोर उनके पास।
Usman Tariq unique bowling action. An exaggerated, extended pause before he delivers. Very difficult to pick. He's one of those mystery spinners, but it's more about the delay rather than anything else. He has a few variations, but he's actually getting into rhythm of his action, which is a problem for the batters. Extremely slow, but it's been thumped away and has been timed perfectly from Bird.
Yeah, beautiful shot. You got to wait and wait and wait. Now, once he releases it, it's wide enough, and Burl can thump this through the offside. Lovely.
So far, they've been picking his variations. Also, that pause hasn't really bothered either Pearl or Azhar.
No doubt he'd have been subject of discussion in the batting meeting. Video everywhere. They'll be able to see what it is or who it is that they're up against. It's so important to just form a partnership here. 32 from 25 it is now. But just to get going, no point in trying to continue to play shots, take shots on that you're not quite middling and so forth. Just reckless swinging. They've got to try and set it up so that at the back end they can go at the target.
Works at leg side. It is in a little pocket and come back 4-2. This is what Babar and Sajjada Farhan did so well. They were able to just pick up pockets and get runs. KFC official food partner. That was the feature of their partnership, 103, that partnership. It's the one that turns back in. Dot ball to end the 8, it is 59-3.
एक और कार्ड है तो फायदा है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम हर जगह चले दीपक आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं
अपना स्नैक इम्प्रूव करो अब बैंक अकाउंट खोलने ब्रांच जाने की जरूरत नहीं बस अभी अस्करी डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करो और फौरन अकाउंट खोलो कहीं से भी और कभी भी
And Raza hits it mid-wicket, fielder, and taken comfortably. It is that man again, Mohammad Nawaz, who's in the wicket.
Humongous wicket. Not quite short enough for him. Thinks that he can get onto this and get under it. It hits high on the back. And he's worried straight away, hasn't got any of it. And it's a comfortable catch for Fahim Ashraf. Mohammad Nawaz continues his fine form. He's got rid of Zimbabwe's linchpin. Zimbabwe now 4 down for 59.
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर फूड पैंडा संभाल लेगा
कॉफी ओट मिल्क अपना स्नैक इम्प्रूव करो अरे सुनो
थैंक यू सो मच
Onyonga, Tony walks in. Zimbabwe in a spot of bother. 59 for 4. Required rate 11.58. But it is Muhammad Nawaz again. He has been so good for Pakistan this year. Highest wicket taker. Wickets averaging around about 13. Economy just over 6.5. He's been back in the team since July. He's been the go-to spinner, all-rounder. Very reliable. Become the MVP in white ball cricket for Pakistan. Guys. 31 wickets this year, and the economy rate is superb. Fabulous. Mohammad Nawaz come back in the team and he's made this spot his own. He's always there, back of a length. Well, last night he didn't waver from that length. They're saying they're just kicked up. Runs into the offside. So after 9, Zimbabwe 60 for 4.
Handsome हो जाएंगे यूज कर Wednesday 3x Handsome जिसका ट्रिपल एक्शन फॉर्मूला दे लॉन्ग लास्टिंग ग्लो Wednesday 3x Handsome exclusively his अरे सुनो प्रैक्टिस ऑलराइट कर देना
Super Asia, Pakistan's leading home appliances brand, automatic washing machine, magic of one touch. Usman Tariq into his second over. This time past the outside edge. It won't give you any pace. It'll be very slow and with these variations. Little leg spinner, little leg cutter. In the air, chance and taken. Listen, show with the catch. Usman Tariq. His first success of tonight.
Usman Tariq will be happy with this. Tough for Tony Manyonga. A big step up and unable to deal with the guile of Tariq. Gone for just 1 and 60 for 5.
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का
तुम ना एक्ट्रेस हो जाओ।
हर माँ जानती है कि कोलगेट मैक्सिमम कैविटी प्रोटेक्शन ये पूरे 24 घंटे तक कैविटी से हिफाजत है।
With your attitude, Darren Sony, but as for Ali.
Triangle by Goofy.
Try triangle like a बैंक अकाउंट खोलने ब्रांच जाने की जरूरत नहीं, बस अभी अस्करी डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करो और फौरन अकाउंट खोलो, कहीं से भी और कभी भी।
तो शॉपिंग बेशुमार है। इन स्टोर, ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम, हर जगह चले। फायदे पे फायदा दे। दीपक, आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और कप।
अंतिम ग्लो चाहिए तो यूज कर विंसे पीएक्स सनसेट, इसका ट्रिपल एक्शन फॉर्मूला दे लॉन्ग लास्टिंग ग्लो। विंसे पीएक्स सनसेट एक्सक्लूसिवली
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें। मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर फूड पैदा संभाल लेगा।
कॉफी और मिल्क, अपना स्नैक इंप्रूव करो।
Welcome back to the Robert Windy Cricket Stadium in Zimbabwe in all sorts of trouble. 60 for 5. This is the seamers. Beehive in terms of the lengths and the lines, the hawk package for Pakistan seamers compared to the Zimbabwe seamers. Russ, what do you make of this?
Yeah, they went away from their lines and lengths very quickly when the Pakistani openers gave it a charge. There were a couple of bottom edges that went away. The moment you start spraying it around, you get nothing in this pitch. But Pakistan, they stuck to that good length, and all 3 early wickets were created from there. Then the pressure's on the opposition, and now the spinners are choking them. Ball number 6. It's very difficult to get your timing against Usman Tariq because he pauses and you just don't know when he lets it go.
And he finds himself on a hat-trick now. Back-to-back strikes. And this one much slower. 74.5 Ks. It's very difficult. Off the pads. Shot through with a shot much more earlier than the ball even arrived. He's really enjoying this. Gets a go in the tri-series for the first time. Usman Tariq so far is returning really good figures. Tashinga Masukiva goes for a note. Zimbabwe 60 for 6.
तुम ना एक्टिंग स्कूल जाओ। हर माँ जानती है कि कोलगेट मैक्सिमम कैविटी प्रोटेक्शन ये पूरे 24 घंटे तक कैविटी से हिफाजत।
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें। मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर फूड पैदा संभाल लेगा।
दीपक है तो ऐड टू कार्ट है। दीपक है। इन स्टोर, ऑनलाइन एंड एटीएम, हर जगह चले। दीपक, आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं।
अब बैंक अकाउंट खोलने ब्रांच जाने की जरूरत नहीं, बस अभी अस्करी डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करो और फौरन अकाउंट खोलो, कहीं से भी और कभी भी।
On a hat-trick delivery. This is why. First one, not out of the middle, the top edge, simple catch, and this one through. That cleans him up.
Now Pakistan trying to be all over. Wellington Masakadza, who's come out there for the hat-trick ball. Like a rash, there's a short leg, a leg slip, a slip. Hunting. The Sri Lankan team, they'll be keeping a keen eye route because if this continues, Zimbabwe's net run rate takes a hit and they'll get closer. Let's try and work it out later. Here's Usman Tariq.
On a hat-trick. Ball's in the air. Does he land this one? Yes, he does. 4th T20 international hat-trick for Pakistan. Usman Tariq has been brilliant. He's on a hat-trick and he's got it.
Brilliant bowling. And what impresses me is the speed through the air. down in the 70s. This one 82. Everyone around the bat. Masakadza was not gonna prod. He tries to hit it somewhere. But he hits it to Babar. Usman Tariq gets a hat-trick. Wellington Masakadza walks back for naught, 60 for 7.
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली सिल्की शैम्पू मेथी दाना और कलौंजी के साथ जो बालों को बनाए सिल्की और मजबूत मेथी दाना और कलौंजी का कमाल नो मोर उजले बाल Parlay 24 के gold green beauty cream Parlay 24 के gold green beauty cream what the flavor is Triangle by Goofy
Triangle by Goofy खाना बनाओ मैजिकल कोका-कोला मैजिकल ऑफर के साथ हर 1.5 लीटर बॉटल पर जीतो 350 ml बॉटल फ्री QR कोड स्कैन करो और इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉलो करो तो ले आओ 1.5 लीटर बॉटल और जीतो लाखों 350 ml बॉटल बिल्कुल फ्री
It's simple, ना? Hansen Glow चाहिए तो यूज कर Wednesday 3x Hansen जिसका ट्रिपल
format. Can he pick up 4 and 4? Never been done by a Pakistani bowler. Setting the field in terms of the big hit. 3 men very close to the bat. Here we go. Oohs and ahs and very watchful. But what a run. What an over. Triple wicket maiden so far. 27-year-old Usman Tariq in his second over. Is that straight enough? Maybe just going down. You can hear cries of that is very good. And he convinced the captain Salman Ali Agha for a review. He has convinced him. Let's go upstairs.
Long stride in. But Tariq
TV
says
umpire to
it's
director.
sliding.
We have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is not out. I have checked the field. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front off? Roll it back one more time, please. There's a big gap between bat and ball. Satisfied, no bat and ball. It's bat first, so can I have the ball tracking melody, please? Orchard is not out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets missing. Faisal, stay with your original decision. Not out. Stand by. You're on screen. Please signal.
Didn't turn, but the angle. And it was a long stride.
It's simple, Hansen Glow चाहिए तो यूज कर Wednesday 3x Hansen जिसका ट्रिपल एक्शन फॉर्मूला दे लॉन्ग लास्टिंग ग्लो Wednesday 3x Hansen exclusively his
Somewhere. He did. On to Babar.
Really good in terms of control of the length, but more importantly, the variations of pace. Extremely slow through the air. The pace of all 3 of those wickets, 81, 78 and 77 kilometers per hour, and looks like his work for the night so far is done. It's been a really good performance by Pakistan. 60 for 7. The opposition still requiring 136. And the gentleman next to me has a wry smile because this might just help Sri Lanka in terms of a run rate. For us, they took a massive hit against and lost again Zimbabwe.
Sri Lanka are the strongest team. Very strong team. Have a look. They are holding up all the other teams. You've got to be strong to do that. Well, it's the net run rate that we're focusing on. 1.47 to Zimbabwe. If they get bowled out for 100 here today, that rate drops to 0.62. Still a big gap, but since it's not many games played, Sri Lanka, if they beat Zimbabwe on Tuesday, can get closer or probably even negate that. Two big losses to Sri Lanka at the hands of Zimbabwe and then Pakistan. Pakistan doing everything right here.
I remember Sri Lanka were bowled out for 95. They lost by 67 runs. Now, with 7 wickets down, Zimbabwe, the deficit in this game still 135. Definitely help in balancing the table. Let's not forget, we're still a far way in terms of this game being done. Evans and Pearl still out there will look to put something together in terms of getting as many, getting Zimbabwe close. Pakistan right on top.
Nicely placed too. Ooh, they're lucky it was Wasim Jr. with the throw. But I like the look you gave me when I said Sri Lanka were the strongest team in the competition. Geez, it looks good here.
Russ had me there for a second. Wasn't quite sure where he was leading with it. A valid point. Golden! Saw this yesterday, seen again. The arm ball with the angle. And Nawaz on fire.
Did that swing? I thought that had a bit of swing in. Bowled a lot quicker than the previous deliveries, and that's what Nawaz does, those variations. Just want it go. Just there. It goes a lot more. Seam up. Yeah. Brilliantly bowled. But Nawaz looks like he doesn't do much, but very, very effective. Brad Evans too, 63 for 8.
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का
तुम ना एक्टिंग स्कूल जाओ कोलगेट के पूरे 24 घंटे तक कैविटी से हिफाजत
तो कैविटी का कोई चांस है
एक और कार्ड है तो फायदा है इन स्टोर ऑनलाइन एनी एटीएम हर जगह चले दीपक आज ही अपने बैंक से बनवाएं
Hat-trick ban on the screen. It's so interesting to watch. There's this unending pause. And then he delivers and delivers a hat-trick. Didn't you believe it? That's into the gap for at least a single. So Russ, how would you play him? I mean, I'd be thrown out of sort of balance as we look at another swirl delivery from Nawaz. What a good ball that is. I mean, we've seen him bowl the tweakers, the angle straight ones, and this was a seam-up delivery. So how to play him? Sorry.
Well, normally we look at bowlers, the way they run in, the hand movements, and we align our mind and reactions accordingly. Now with Tariq, you can't do that because with that pause, whatever timing or alignment you have goes out of order. And in coming over that front foot, it varies from time to time how much he holds back, how much he comes through. And it exerts a lot of energy behind it. You've got a few variations, so you've got to be very watchful.
There's that extreme round-up delivery.
And load up or create your trigger. Just as he's trying to move that bowling hand, pick a free moment, download, pick a free app now. with countless
Like I said, with that action, he doesn't need to bowl those massive spin deliveries as well because the natural variation is good enough. So if he gets to bowl on a spinning track, he'll be a handful. Because once the ball starts to grip and spin from that low arm action, it becomes an impossible task for the ones who are not adjusting.
Look at the speed. 74.8, the previous one, this one 79. There he comes. Pause. We don't know for how long.
Yeah, rear back one, that's gone. And we'll hit the fence. Shorter in length. And a well-crafted boundary. 71 for him.
अब बैंक अकाउंट खोलने ब्रांच जाने की जरूरत नहीं, बस अभी अस्करी डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करो और फौरन अकाउंट खोलो, कहीं से भी और कभी भी।
Quite amazing that you got this guy Nawaz who bowls your regular left arm spinners, and yet he's been so good in this last 6 or 8 months that nobody has been able to push him off. 33 wickets this year for Pakistan in 24 24 T20Is. It's sheer discipline and how he varies the pace. He's in the crunch moments of the game for Pakistan and delivers the punch.
He's one bowler that the captain never bowl back. Around the world, you see captains holding back a particular style of bowling depending on who's batting. Whether it be left-hander or right-hander, there's no reluctance to bowl in.
Oh, that's massive. That really has made a great sound. A nutcracker. Monster 6.
Got the ball to spin back from that line yesterday. Cleaned up a couple barrels. Slightly fuller. The thing now for Ryan Ball, he's got no decision to make. He's gonna have to conk everything, any little opportunity.
Nice. 101 meter hit. Absolutely smashed it. He'll go again, I'm sure. If he gets the angle, he'll go again. Pulls it wide, is slapped through the offside. Right, Wasim Jr. There's the return. Keeper runs backwards. The Tapalti lounge, Tapalti moment, Pakistan's very own, very best. They say it's going to be 7 degrees tomorrow in the evening here in Pindi and Islamabad.
What about Tuesday, Ramli? 7 degrees, day off for us.
Get your woolies ready. It's clean air. That's the best thing about Islamabad and Rawalpindi. It's not free Islamabad. Thirteen overs bowled, and it's 8 down for 81.
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें। मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर फूड पैंडा संभाल लेगा।
Pakistan with a heavyweight 195 for 5 in 20 overs in, struggling 81 for 8. And the breaking story is Tariq with a hat-trick, 3 for 17. Making a grand entry, is benched for most of the season, playing his first T20I in this Tri Nations. And only second in his career to pick up a hat-trick is quite remarkable. Even though he's helped by Zimbabwe's third batsman who got out, or the third victim. Oh, narrowly close to the stumps down the leg side.
So slow, 72, 75. And since he pauses and then goes through quickly, the batters are just not able to pick up the pace. Back of the hand, it's a wrong one. He's going to be a handful. Now you think of the bowling options Pakistan have in terms of spin. Geez, there's a lot of variations.
Inches off target, but he's going to hit the stumps in the next few deliveries here. I get that vibe, that feeling.
Well, he's got to stop turning the ball, simple as that. Bowl a straighter one, maybe.
3 more balls to pick up another wicket here. 3 for 18 in 3.3. Going the other way. Pre-Vigotel mobile giveaway. Buy a ticket, come watch the games, and get Vigo mobiles. Absolutely free. Oh! Well, they say third time lucky or unlucky, I don't know. I mean, he's got that quizzical look on his face. There's another variation of what he can do. High arm action is turning the ball quite needlessly.
Unnecessary, yes. Spinning past leg stump.
Oh, yes. It had to happen. 4 wickets for Usman Tariq. What a bowling spell. What a find. He's different. Refreshingly good. And on a spinning track, even on a so-so spinning track, a match winner for you on the day.
Think of Nawaz, think of Abrar, now Usman Tariq. Think of the left arm. Unorthodox bowlers, the wrist spinners. There is variety. 4 wickets, brilliantly bowled. Zimbabwe keep losing wickets. It's just not worked for them today. Tino Tenda, Maposa's gone for 3, 82 for 9.
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली सिल्की शैम्पू मेथी दाना और कलौंजी के साथ जो बालों को बनाए सिल्की और मजबूत मेथी दाना और कलौंजी का कमाल नो मोर उजले बाल
अरे सुनो प्रैक्टिस हो रही कर
Go with coffee, oat milk, crunchy cereal bar.
कॉफी ओट मिल्क अपना स्नैक इंप्रूव करो
Tremendous outing for Usman Tariq. Not easy when you've asked to come and play and perform. He's done that, a hat-trick. Zimbabwe will be bitterly disappointed because they were never in this contest. Pakistan almost getting a double ton as a score, and Zimbabwe 9 done for 82. Last right's been administered there.
The first game against Pakistan, they beat. There were moments where Pakistan had to really dig deep. In Sri Lanka, they were very good. And this has been a step back. The execution in the field, and nothing's gone their way.
Well, in the meantime, it's striking well on 31. The problem with Sikandar Raza also, because he was losing partners while he was in good striking form. However, his departing is gone. Pakistan a wicket away from winning this quite comprehensively. 113 for them to get in 35 balls.
No competition in the middle today, Ramis, but I believe plenty competitions for the crowd. Yes, flip the bucket. AFC flip the bucket challenge. Give yourself a chance to win something a little good food.
Yeah, not given a wide. Just next to the leg stump, so the new rule suggests that if the ball goes in that new line that's been marked, just next to the leg stump, it won't be given as a wide.
Not convinced though. Asking you not to do the one. Here is with this field, figure out what or where he's trying to go. 3 points, deep extra.
Yorker maybe, full of length. Short ball, that's pulled away nicely, very nicely. There's a fielder there, he'll not be able to stop it. Yeah, I mean, it has to be better than this. The strategy, how you want to get rid of the last wicket.
The short third man, short fine leg. And a straight in extra cover. So slow balls into the pitch, but that's not what he goes. If you're giving pace and if you're giving it that short length, easy for the batters to use the pace. Pulled ever so nicely. Slow ball turning. He missed tries. And then straight a one. Not rocket science.
Like the celebrations, at your service kind of celebration. He's loving every moment of this. He's very proud of what he's achieved tonight. 4 wickets, including a hat-trick. It's a big deal. An adjustment has been made. Mid on, mid off, up in the ring. Last ball of the over. A strike away Pakistan. Put away for a run. And they walked the single. 15 overs have been bowled, 89 for 9.
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें। मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर 4 तक सामान लेगा।
For over. It's a free hit, and this is it completely. On the bounce to the keeper, 90 for the loss of 9. One go ahead with me. Pong, what do you make of Zimbabwe? They'd be disappointed because they were never in this contest. Never in this one stage. Unfortunate. In between, we've seen flashes of good backing from Burl. He's on 14 off, just 29.
Yeah, another lovely shot there from Ryan Burl. A fourth boundary for him in the slot, really. And Short, he picked it off and able to get it away into that offside. Yeah, the issue, Rambo, is, and we're talking about this at the start of the game, it's about how much top level stuff you're playing, and you turn up here and you come up against guys that are bowling mid 140s. It's not so easy to get that away. By the same token, if you kind of look from a bowling perspective, and the bowlers have done half decently, I'll say, today, put under the pressure and then hit away from the length that they like to bowl, because there is an intensity in the game when you play against the best side that you're not accustomed to when you're not playing there all the time.
That's 4. That's one over the rope. Once again, a wonderful connection. Limber with and made use of.
He's a hitter. He's shown that he can hit it. Over the years has done it quite well, actually. Ryan Burl, 24 from 31 now. Yeah, big discussion, coach and captain there. Needed to get some sort of a start. Just get out of the power play. And then from there, look to see what it is they can do. You can't win the game in the first 6, but you certainly can lose it. And with all those wickets happening early on, it just gets you out of the game straight away. And that's not what you want. You've got to try and get yourself in the game, give yourself some sort of a chance. And you're better off being slightly slower rather than kind of play it back in with reckless abandon, and then with wickets going down, really not able to get at the target. So it's a method they're trying to work out here, and all with a view to next February.
Oh, it's a very good catch it off. Salman Aliaga, the fielder. I think the problem is against spin also. So Usman Tariq has picked up 4-2 by Nawaz. They've not read the change of pace from the faces. The few technical things that they've really got to overcome.
give whoever a go here and there and make sure they get enough opportunity. The ones who are the very best and enough also experience of the conditions before you get to what is the World Cup. 99 for 9. Pakistan had a very good time of it with the back. Same, not so. And Burrow 5 away from a 50. That's unlucky. I mean, that was hit so hard. Have a look at this. He's absolutely ripping it. He's from himself at it. Nice shot. Beautifully played. Quick. It's a 6. It's a 50. Richly deserves this. Wonderful batting. A lot of chaos and mayhem at the other end, but he's superb and he's looked after his batting in what a knock. You've got to admire this 51 of just 54 balls. What a shot this is. Decides I'm going offside this time rather than giving myself through. And he just picks it up. Beautiful shot for 6. Wonderful hitting here by Brian Burl, who's 5 4s and 2 6s and is man alone really. He absolutely nails him. On striker of the ball. He will tell filthy moment. Is given us a glimpse is Ryan Burl, and it's not that anyone doesn't know that he can do this, he certainly can. First through the hands, he'll be back for a couple, but he hits the ball really hard, and in the build-up, in the formulation of a team that's going to do well at that T20 World Cup, you've got to put the pieces together and not try to force anything. There can be some wishful thinking sometimes. You think, oh, I like that guy, I think he's okay. Everyone will get out on the park and they'll show you whether they can or they can't. Line is picking up the ball, the trajectory very early. So, in the team meeting, they talk about this knock from Burl. And it'll be the highlight. Some reference point for Zimbabwe to build for the next game. Absolutely ready to nail them. They're not happy with not getting it in the gap. Look for the strike now with the final delivery. If it's there to hit for a boundary, he'd probably rather do that. Yeah, good for the signal, that's good batting. Let's try to drag Pakistan right till the very end. 108 for 9.
Ayurvedic tree bleach machine, natural ingredients. Parle Ayurvedic tree bleach. 50 रुपए की प्राइस में आप आम क्रीम ब्लीच क्यों?
हाँ जी जड़ा केयर दा हेयर रिमूवर वो भी 50 रुपए का हो गया
That seems to be the target to play out 20 overs. Garwa is not batted that badly, just 4 balls for him, but he's been rather decent. That's top edge for 4. Once again, that bat speed and that hard hands through the ball, fetching him a boundary.
Yeah, has absolute license here. And doing a fantastic job. There's something else to think of as well, and it's that of earning another game in this tri-series. And to earn a final, you've got to think also in competition play that there's net run rate. And so these runs are valuable to Zimbabwe.
Oh, that is absolutely hammered. This is great batting. That is so watchable from Brian Burl. He's amping it up and he's playing some lovely shots.
The belligerence of Ryan Burl. Look at that. Nobody moved. And in a flash, it was at the fence. Got to check if the ball is still in one piece. He's brutalizing it.
This time it's a flick away towards mid-wicket. He doesn't run for that. What a shot that is. Beaming with confidence now. Highest ever 10th wicket partnership this for Zim in T20Is. 34 of 22 and Garwa has only got 1.
So now imagine that you go through the gears as a batting lineup and you set some sort of platform and you possess this type of hitting and you put the ball in under pressure. You might well then get over the line. You might be able to get over the line, but you've got to put the pieces together and you've got to put the method together in the way that you go about it.
I'd be very keen as a leader to promote him up the order, so you salute the form. Super Soft Premium Detergent Powder cleans like a dream. This time he picks a single, only 1 ball for Garwa to face. Travis Head is a great example of opening for Australia in that second innings where he thumped a great 100. And that was like great thinking out of the box. Because the opening didn't work in the first innings. So I think if you want somebody like watching Pakistan up front in the first 6 overs, so you've got to take that risk. Especially if Pakistan gets a 200. Now, how good is that? That really has traveled across to the fence in no time. 1-1 for 9. They're loving this last wicket partnership. Richie. That is a shot. One bounce and over the ropes for 4. He's saying to Ryan Burl, in the time to come, if you need me, I may be there to help you. But yeah, I understand you thinking because of the collapse and sort of a hollowed out batting lineup through the middle of it, absolutely nothing. Didn't get to start today either. Everybody just kept going. How cool is that? That really is. Well struck between the 2 fielders before. This is turning out to be one great innings. Burl on 67. This is an excellent shot. The control in there. Just a little flick to make sure that it goes in the gap. There's a mid-wicket and one on and place. And neither can get to it. Right out the middle of the bat. I think some runs these. So free, so easy. Some great shots. Yorker, beautifully played. Not rushed at all. We talked about the 7 beautiful. Launching on 25th, stars Fawad Khan and Mahira Khan. Nationwide release, the mention on 28th November.
बस छोड़ दे शोर नहीं हो रहा लाइव चल रहा है ना
Doesn't need to do that. He is moving everything but playing original shots.
Okay.
That's a wide one. Really, there's no need for Burr really to be experimenting in that fashion. Yeah, it has to give that one. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And perhaps that's a glimpse into this intensity and level and all of this that I'm talking about. Choosing correctly. What are your options? What are your best options? Missing the sums. And when you're able to thump the ball away and have put all bowlers under pressure, no need to bring them into the game by trying to play a little dinky, ramp or something else. And so you get that, you acquire that by being under the pressure all the time regularly to be able to screen everything that you have going on in your mind and have good reference points. Quick through the air is looking at the two end of the blade, but his middle most of the air delivery is not his blade.
तो गंदी को इसमें डाल
Okay, control the very best of them. You watch them. Yes, they're 2020 games. Yes, they're looking to be aggressive, but they are in control. Off the tie, I think. But there's an opportunity there. A wrong line from Wasim Jr.
यार करके
Doesn't pay the price for it. He's lucky to get away with it. Put him at number 3 then. Brendan Taylor goes down. You need 6, 7, 8 batters. You gotta have all the batters.
ये तो पाकिस्तानी है
It's very close to the leg stump. Not given a wide. It's 1 to 6. That wasn't part of the script. That was not really part of the script. The last wicket has gone down. A run out. 126 ball out, but not before. Well, they're producing a gem. 67 of 49 Pakistan have another win and they qualify for the Tri Nations final. But this guy really did play some shots. My goodness. Nobody's going anywhere, nobody's doing anything. And Richie's run off. Where you going, Richie? The keeper's got it. Oh, dear. Maybe that was the plan. So that he could be at the non-strikers at the start of the last over, but really it was an impossible run. So stumps were broken down by the keeper, and this is Pakistan's 5th win in a row in T20I. So they're riding high. It is pretty chilly out there, and this is the man who picked up a hat-trick tonight. 4 wickets for Usman Tariq. Playing only his second T20I, Pakistan over the line by 69 runs. Another powerhouse, powerful performance.
Yeah, it was very good. But Zimbabwe under pressure, and Zimbabwe couldn't handle it tonight.
अच्छा तो दोस्तों कैसे लगा हमारा लाइव कमेंट्स करिएगा लाइक करिएगा सब्सक्राइब भी करिएगा
They stayed unbeaten against Zimbabwe in T20Is at home. 7